Maheepathi Talks. As you know that we have been bringing information related to various things which are happening in and around, especially the education related. Now we are here to have an info session about AICTE sponsored a two-day national conference on digital evolution in English language teaching and learning in higher education. It's going to happen on 10th, 11th February 2022. You're all aware about that our Anurag University has ranked by NIRF ranking for building the great tomorrows. So we got 101 to 50 university ranking, and 146 in engineering all India wide, and 61 in pharmacy, and overall ranking is 151 to 200. So as you are all aware that the university has been headed by the stalwarts like the founder director of IIT Hyderabad, Dr. UB Desai, and registrar is Syed Samin Fatima, who has been the first woman principal of Osmania College of Engineering, and our Vice Chancellor, Professor S. Ramchandran sir, who was the Vice Chancellor of Osmania University. Because of the great stalwarts and leaders, we have been growing in the area of education, especially when it comes to the engineering, management, and pharmacy education. We are very happy that we are here for the to discuss on the areas like what exactly is very important, how we are going to make our things better. Now I invite Dr. Anantalakshmi ma'am, Head Department of English of Anurag University, and also Lakshmi Ramna ma'am, who is the convener, co-convener for this event, and also Dr. Bobby Dooley, who is also one more co-convener of this conference which is happening. Welcome to you, to all of you. Thank you for having accepted to spare your time to guide the aspiring faculty to improve their teaching skills. And now I invite Dr. Anantalakshmi ma'am, who has conducted various national and international conferences and published a number of papers and got many awards from various reputed institutions like IPE and all. Now I invite Dr. Anantalakshmi ma'am to talk about English department at Anurag University. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Maheepathi Srinivas Rao, sir. Thank you to all the people who are over there now, who have decided to spend time with us. We at Anurag University, we are going to conduct a national conference. AICTE funded a national conference in the month of February. And before we go into the details of the conference, I would like to throw a little bit light on how the department is working out and what the Department of English at Anurag University is catering to the needs of the today's generation, the digitalized students, to go ahead with their careers and with their higher education and all. Thank you for sparing time once again. Yes, Department of English, as a part and parcel of the humanities and sciences, being led by Dr. V. Srinivas Rao sir, who is the Dean Student Affairs and who is looking after the exclusive first years and looking after the physics, maths, chemistry, and English departments. He is going ahead well in all the aspects. After Anurag University formed as university, before that, once we became autonomous, and our management at Anurag strongly believed in the needs of the students, particularly the communicative competence they have believed in. That's why they have given very good academic freedom, where we could able to introduce many courses. Once we became autonomous in 2013 itself, we have introduced new lab courses like soft skills labs and personality development and career building labs and various other labs. Understanding there is a gap for the BTech students between the first year and third year, we could able to do that, and which yielded good results for us. And after that, we have gone for the choice of the open electives in exclusively in English, right? And this gave them very good strength in going ahead with their placement drives and all. I'm happy to share with you. We the Department of English, and having the internal me being the chairman of board of studies, and with the good and eminent personalities from IITs, NITs, and also BITS and all, we could able to design many courses. And open electives, we have introduced very good new courses, and like the English and employability skills, English for life skills, and we believed in it. Started with the language, and by the end of the 4 years of course, we could able to bring the students to that level where his communicative competence is strengthened. And along with the BTech, this is for the engineering students, and along with that, we are paying good role in contributing our own share in the placement drives. Our own department people, they are taking active role in the trainings and all. And as a part of the third year lab, we are guiding them lot of language projects, and which is our signature brand, I can say. And as a part of it, students were sent to it is the actual project, real time project. Hands-on experience is gained by the students, and they were sent to different kinds of the organizations to collect the information, and then it is compiled and then it is presented, and which the students could able to have a very rich experience. And apart from that, we are conducting the mock interviews also every semester to all the third year students, which is giving them good real time experience where they could able to go ahead with the actual placement drive interviews and all, and their job interviews are handled in a better way. And we could able to witness from for the last 6 7 years, gradually every year the number of placements are increasing. And I'm happy to share that the Department of English is having its own share in this success journey. Then coming to next thing, apart from the engineering, and we are extending our courses and our teaching to all the other courses like BBA and MBA, and also the pharmacy, and even the MTech and other courses also. Coming to the department, I should say that it is the teamwork where the team is very much strengthened with seven highly experienced and highly committed doctorates. Seven doctorates are there, and all together we are the army of 17 people. And apart from them, four people are already they have registered for PhD, and very soon we are going to have four more doctorates with us. And we have the good and rich experienced faculty, like who are having the international experience, Dr. Lakshmi Ramana madam and Mr. Sunil Kumar, and who worked overseas. And we have the very good resource like Dr. Maheepathi Rao sir, who authored the books and all. And we have the faculty from FLU, and who did their PhD from FLU, SV University, Usmania University. Varied experiences are there, which is making the department to trek ahead very good. Then coming to Dr. Pradeep Kumar sir and Dr. Padma madam, Dr. Babi Duli, Dr. Sridhar sir, all of them are playing their own role in the curriculum design and everything. Then coming to the next point, then we have last year, once we became university in 2020, Anurag University has introduced a PhD program in Department of English. And we have now at present we have 8 scholars, and I'm happy to say that the first batch of scholars, they have finished their pre-PhD examination, and they are going forward for the thesis submission, and they are going forward towards their uh, uh, um, completion of their research goal. And at present, 8 scholars are undergoing through the pre-PhD course. In Anurag University, we believe strongly not only the students, even for the faculty also, the research should be strengthened. And with this view, at this particular point of pandemic situation, in the last year, we have conducted the international webinar where we could able to attract around 2,800 to 3,000 participants all over the world from different countries and also. And all the people, and first of its kind international webinar is conducted, and it got very good result, and we have received good accolade, and we have received the good appreciations. And we have conducted the national level quiz for the students, and also we have conducted the certifications 5-day certification program for the students also, During pandemic time, we have well utilized the time and we could able to conduct it entire thing online. And now again Anurag University is coming forward to you, all of you, so that we can meet physically once again for the conference and we can have good interaction at this present age of digital age. How we can switch over, how a faculty who is habituated for the conventional mode, who should now it is the transition time where we have to look into how he should transform himself as the online teacher, where he can explore and exploit the technology enabled language learning. Because we strongly believed in that, apart from the different approaches, this technology enabled language learning is very much important, where the faculty should be strengthened in the language teaching, right? For that sake, we are inviting good number of resources, and definitely keynote speakers are very richly experienced in their field, and their inputs will be very helpful for you. And this conference is going to throw light on strengthening ourselves to go ahead with our research, and those who have completed already PhD and their postdoc research will be very helpful. And also the upcoming scholars who are now in their journey of research, it will be very much strengthened for your publications, for all other things and all, it will be helpful. And one more point I can say is participating in the conference, not only for the publication of the paper, not only for the other thing, it's a really a great experience where we'll be interacting with our counterparts, our other scholars and all. One to one interaction is very much helpful for all the participants. So I request all of you to spare time and come and participate physically in the conference, because it is a very good experience to participate in that. And you will be given all your queries. I know a little bit queries will be there, little bit doubts will be there and all. And our our co-conveners, Dr. Lakshminamana madam and Dr. Babi Duli will be there to give to attend all the queries and all. So feel free to come forward and put forward your questions, and we are here to explain all the details and all. So I request once again all of you to come forward and participate in the conference. Definitely, it is going to be a great experience and memorable experience and all. All right. Thank you, Dr. Srinivas Rao sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Anantalakshmi ma'am. Thank you very much for throwing light on how Department of English is doing, conducting various events like language fair, international webinars, student development programs for the benefit of the students, not only within the country, but also within the world. Thank you for sharing about the events that are happening at Anurag University. Now I welcome Lakshmi ma'am, the co-convener of the event, which is going to happen on February 10th and 11th. I'm sure that you're all aware and eagerly waiting to know about this two-day national conference on digital evolution in English language teaching. Digital evolution in English language teaching and learning in higher education. This is very important. Why? Because as you know that we are all in the digital era. Pandemic has pushed us, whether you like it or don't like it. Here is an opportunity that Anurag University is offering us to participate in the two-day seminar. Ma'am, Lakshmi ma'am, to share about the conference, what it's going to happen and how it's going to happen.
Good evening, one and all. Sir,
you can exit from one device, ma'am.
Yes, you delete me from one.
I think that there is some technical glitch. I request the viewers to bear with us. I'm sure that now it will be done. I invite Lakshmana ma'am to speak about the conference, the two-day conference, which is happening on February 10th and 11th.
Thank you, Dr. Maheepathi Srinivasrao. Good evening once again to one and all. This is Lakshmi Ramana. I would like to share what exactly this conference theme and why it has been decided to conduct this conference for the teachers of English. The main idea, the pandemic has made us learn so many things, especially the English teachers. Are some of them are aware of the digital tools, ICT tools, but most of the teachers are not using them in their classroom teaching. Technology has entered in our life, and we have to update ourselves with the technology, and we have to make use of the technology and to make our students learn digitally. And our students are far better than us. We come to know that anyhow this, but we do need to update. And during the pandemic, when I have been attending certain conferences, certain webinars, I have come to know that there are so many things that can be shared with our fraternity, and the digital tools especially. And the national education policy recently that has been announced, technology is a part and parcel of our daily life, and even the teachers have to update accordingly. So for which, why can't we have a conference on that to share and learn what are the happenings around us, how the teachers are using the technology in their classroom teaching. If at all we have a conference to share all those experiences, we can learn, relearn, and unlearn. That's the reason why the conference idea has come into mind. And when we have approached, when we have applied for the proposal to the AICTE, and instantaneously the AICTE accepted our proposal, and we have been given sponsorship to conduct the offline conference. So the February dates have been chosen to conduct because this we thought that it is the convenient date for all the teachers who will be completing their semester exams and going to complete their another semester starting days. That's the reason why, after deciding in the meeting, these 2 days have been fixed. So hopefully you teachers and research scholars
Audible, you can go ahead.
So if the teachers of the conference, whoever come, and we invite so many teachers to participate in this conference to share their experiences, how are they using the technology in their classroom? And okay, online teachers, we have been working on Zoom platforms, Google Meet platforms, okay, Google Classrooms, but how many of us really know very well about the technology that has been involved in these classrooms, Google Classroom or Meet links and all that? And when I have been attending the conferences, I wondered to know there are so many tools available for us to use in the classroom. We can make the students sit in the classroom to listen to us by using those tools in our teaching. So a little bit of strain on the part of the teacher will be there to prepare the lesson and promote the lesson and make use of that lesson. Other than PPT, there are so many tools available, and especially to teach English language. It has been prescribed in the curriculum, and the prescribed text has to be used to teach by us. At that time, we need to prepare our own lessons with the help of these digital tools so that we can share, because nowadays the technology has gone to that level that learning management systems are a part and parcel in every teacher's life. And how to make use of that LMS in our teaching, and what are the resources available in that, and what kind of digital tools we can make use of. And of course, there are many teachers using these tools in their classroom teaching. If at all of us come together in this conference, I think knowledge share will take place, and every one of us will be benefited. Hence, I invite you all on behalf of Department of English, Anurag University, to make use of this, to learn so many tools from the keynote speakers. Eminent speakers are coming as the keynote speakers. And even when we are exchanging the ideas together, and we can learn so many things. That's how this conference certainly will help us to be a technical teacher, to teach English language in higher education. Thank you very much. Over to you, Mr. Dr. Srinivas.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks for the update about information. Why this conference is being organized, how English fraternity can benefit by attending this conference. I would like to invite Bobby Dooley to the co-convener of the conference to share how to, if somebody is interested in joining this conference, what is the process to register? Is there any deadline for that? What's going to happen? Could you please share? I invite Dr. Bobby Dooley to share about the logistics.
Very good evening, Dr. Maheepathi sir, and good evening all of you. Thank you so much for organizing this interactive session, especially for queries of many of the participants. Yes, they do have many queries that how to register and what is the registration fee and all. As we have already shared the flyer and that PDF copy with everybody regarding registrations and all. So if anybody wanted to register, in the flyer it is mentioned very clearly that payment account and then account holder name and account number and IFSC. Even you can pay not only through your internet banking. In fact, if at all you wanted to pay through Google Pay or Paytm, etc., and if you scan even that QR code also, you can pay for this conference. And the conference fee is 500 rupees for teachers and professors, and 300 rupees for the scholars. And the deadline for submitting your full paper is 3rd February, and then acceptance and revision request will be given by 6th February, sir.
Thank you, Bobby, for sharing the information. And where can they find the link? Is it available on the website of Anurag University?
Yes, sir. Under the important note, there is, sir, do I have scope to share my screen?
Yes. You can do that, Bobby. You can do it. So give me a second. I'm going to make you a co-host so that you can share. So you can show the process so that it'll be easy for them. Those who are interested to register, they can register.
Yes, sir.
Lakshmana, can you mute your microphone?
Yes.
Thank you.
Sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah, it's visible, sir.
So this is the flyer, sir. We have already shared in all the WhatsApp groups. And
Babiduli, sir,
Yes,
please scroll it slowly, sir, so that candidates can look into it.
fine, ma'am. Fine then.
Yeah.
You can find your convener, Dr. G.V.S.
Yes.
Santalakshmi, Professor and Head, Department of English, Anurag University. Coordinators, Dr. V.S.V. Lakshmi Ramana, Professor, Department of English, Anurag University. Dr. Bobby Dooley, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Anurag University. All three of them are available here.
Yes.
Here you can get your queries clarified. If you have any, you can type in the chat box so that they'll be answering the queries.
Yes, sir. So under the chief patrons, we have Dr. P. Rajesh Reddy, sir, MLC, Chairman under group of institutions and Anurag University, and Telangana Rashtra Raitu Samanvaya Samiti also, sir. And Dr. U.B. Desai, sir, as Chancellor and Chancellor of Anurag University, and Mrs. Nilma, Madam, CEO of Anurag University, sir. And the chief patrons are Professor S. Ramachandram, Vice Chancellor, Anurag University, and Professor Syed Samin Fatima, Registrar, Anurag University, and Dr. G. Vishnumurthy, Dean, School of Engineering and Head of the Department, CSC, Anurag University, sir. And Mr. Pala Anurag, Director, Student Affairs, Anurag University, sir. And you can see here advisory committee also, Professor M. Mutta Reddy, Dean Examinations, Anurag University, and Dr. V. Vijay Kumar, sir, Dean R&D, Anurag University, and Dr. V. Srinivas Rao, sir, Dean Student Affairs, Anurag University, sir. And here HNS emissary is also Savita Vilula madam, and Shiva Reddy sir, Supriya Srinivas Reddy sir, Venkatramana sir, and Dr. K. Ravindrachari, and Dr. Tara Singh Thakur sir, and Dr. C. Malesha sir. And here, in fact, you may find the executive committee also, sir, Dr. Maheepathi Srinivas Rao sir, as Associate Professor in Department of English under University under the executive committee, and Dr. A. Pradeep Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of English, Anurag University, and Dr. V. Padma Madam, Associate Professor, Department of English, Anurag University, and Dr. M. Sridhar Sir, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Anurag University, sir. And the organizing committee, Mr. A. Manohar Reddy Sir, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Anurag University, and Miss C.H. Aparna Madam, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Anurag University, and Miss P. Kiranmaya Madam, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Anurag University, and Miss S. Archana Madam, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Anurag University, and Mr. N. Babu Rao Sir, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Anurag University, and Mr. C. H. Srinivas Rao Sir, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Anurag University, and Mr. T. Sinul Kumar Sir, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Anurag University, sir, and Miss B. Kalyani Madam, also Assistant Professor, Department of English, Anurag University, as organizing committee. And the keynote speakers are Dr. C. Muralikrishna Sir, Professor, Department of English, Usmania University, Hyderabad, and Dr. Madhvi Reddy Kesari Madam, Head, Department of Humanities and Sciences, NIT Warangal, and Dr. Santosh Mahapatra, Associate Professor, Department of English, BITS, Hyderabad, sir. And here regarding call for paper, sir, and here you can find under the important note, right? Yeah, 1 second, sir. And here you can find, sir, so abstract with full paper should be sent to the following mail ID, that is auenglishconference@anurag.edu.in, sir. So here you can simply copy this link, and then you can send your full paper to this mail ID, sir. And under the article submission, these are the guidelines, like abstract must be in 300 words, and Times New Roman is the font, and then 12 size of the font, and title heading 16, and subheadings 14, and line spacing is 1.5, and margins 1.5 inch left side and 1.25 inch in all the sides, and the full paper must be in PDF, sir. So if at all it is in PDF, if at all there are any different fonts, maybe if at all anyone has written any phonetic script, etc., so that it may not be changed if it is in PDF, sir. And here you can find under the important links, sir. So here if you click on the forms registration link, so it will be directed to Google Forms, sir. Is my screen visible, sir, that Google form?
Yeah, it's visible. Form is not visible, but you can see the brochure.
Okay, sir. So shall I show that form also, sir?
I think that if they can click, they can reach that form,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir. So by clicking under the registration link, it will be directed to Google Forms, sir. So there you can register for this conference, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for showing the detailed how they can enroll or register for the conference.
Yes.
I think the most important thing which I can find over here is that the deadlines are very important. The deadline is 3rd February to 2022. And the next important thing is that registration fee is there, 500 rupees for teachers, and for scholars it is 300, right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for sharing about the details. And also, I'm sure that I would like to invite, please keep the brochure available, sir.
Yes, sir.
I would like to know from Anantalakshmi ma'am, there are certain themes where they
Yes,
can submit their papers. Could you please throw some light, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Which areas that they can share, and what are the themes that that are allowed to submit their papers?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Dr. Srinivas Rao, sir. Dear all participants, new education policy, all of you know that 2020 is attracting the attention all over the country. So at this point of time, we thought that there should be some research should happen, and more number of papers are required in this area. so that the teachers will develop the awareness about the NEP. And also, as Dr. Lakshmi Madam rightly said, there are many technologies that are being implemented at different ends and different universities. According to some are already included into the curriculum, and some are going to include that one and all. So this will be very helpful if we can submit papers on explore new technologies that are available there and for the students, because at this time of digital era where we are going to prepare the students to take up the career at the global level, right? And all of you know that IT sector is still work from home. It is working from home, and still entire thing, projects and the business and the entire thing is happening online. Then whomever we are teaching, our students should be able to take up this task very with more strengthened hands. So we, the teachers, should be able to explore this area so that we can render and we can cater to the needs of the students. Then digital tools for teaching and learning is also very important. Let us look at the various web tools that are available, for example, like Kahoot and other things to conduct the quiz and all. This will be very helpful. If we can explore this, that's why we are expecting papers. The analytical and methodological possibilities in the digitization is very much important, and even the other themes also. And not only the research, we have to look into the assessment and evaluation tools. What are the three layered assessment is available, and how skill based assessment is required, how we have to, because when you are looking at the language testing, it will be knowledge, skills and the attitude, right? When you are looking at the skills assessment, definitely the model will be different, methodology will be different. And blended learning, it is the hybrid learning. All of you know, we are now executing the blended learning. Let us, we are inviting more number of papers to present over there. And CILL, all of you know that this is a very good area, and where content based, that content integrated language learning is required, right? And the computational linguistics already at FLU, lot of research is going on, and the computational linguistics is the need of the time, right? So let us look on to that one. And why we have included this particular latest approaches in teaching. All of you know that TBLL, task-based language learning, and computer-assisted language learning. And as we have the language labs, and we'll be giving them lot of software through which they'll be correcting their pronunciation, and pronunciation errors will be corrected and all. Accent neutralization will be happening. And MALL at the Anurag University, we are practically implementing that. All of you know that this present generation of highly distracted generation, and they'll be using more the mobiles and all. So why can't we exploit the same screen time when they are on the mobile, and why can't we use it? We are using that for the sake of the vocabulary development. We are asking them to download the good kind of mobile apps in the language learning. That's how we are throwing light on the language learning, mobile assisted language learning. And the project based language learning, I already told you that we are implementing it successfully by giving the good kind of language projects, exclusive language projects, and we have included that into our syllabus instructions also, so that it will be part and parcel of the evaluation. Then web enabled language learning also will be very useful for you. So I request the participants to choose very good theme which is interesting for you, and then finish off your paper and add all the references and all, then submit it as early as possible. Don't wait for the deadlines, and so that it will be good for the editorial committee to select to go ahead with the editing of the papers, and also to compile the conference proceedings. And now, and one more thing is, we are planning to publish it in a reputed and UGC care listed journal and all. So very soon those details will be given by Dr. Lakshmi Ramana Madam, co-convener. And creative teaching and learning, as I told you, tell me, I'll listen. So involve me, I'll understand. So involving students into the creative teaching, creative learning will be very useful. For that sake, we should be able to implement that very well, so that creative teaching, how creatively you can handle even the normal grammar teaching also, it can be done creatively. Normal tenses and other things, we can make it activity based, ABLL, right? So digital classroom management, all of us are not much aware of these things, but we have to. We are in the junction now where we have to where we have to adapt the technology enabled, right? First of all, teachers should know that, right? So these are all the very thought provoking research areas where you can submit the papers. And one more thing, problems and prospects. Online education got its own advantages and disadvantages, right? So what are the advantages we should explore more, how we can overcome the disadvantages, right? And 21st century skills, this is the very good area where we are going to deal with the Gen Z, right? How the Gen X and Gen Y parents are and teachers are grooming up the 21st century kid, the Gen Z people, to go ahead and to take up their careers in the 21st century. How that upskilling is happening, how that upgradation is are happening, particularly in the usage of the language, right? And I'm happy to share with you, once in the board of studies meeting of AI, artificial intelligence department, one vice president from the TCS, he suggested us to introduce a course known as data storytelling, right? And we have introduced for the BBA course, and it is very good happening, because the present generation, they are expected to use the language in a different way. They're the industry is expecting from them a different kind of the different kind of the exploitation of the language. How we can make them to get ready for that, how we can reduce this industry academia gap, how we can make our learners to be strengthened with that, right? So these are all broad themes we have given, but whatever it falls into this category, any other kind of the research area you can choose. So you can write a paper, and writing the paper definitely strengthens the teacher, where his teaching can be strengthened, because no teacher will keep silent once he explores anything. Immediately he shares the same with the students. So it will be very useful for your teaching also. So Dr. Maheepathi Srinivasarao sir, this is the reason we have chosen all these lines, all these themes, so that the research of the faculty who are doing PhDs and who are already doing their postdoc research and all will be very helpful for them for their research publications and the paper presentations and all these things. Over to you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I can say that it's like a buffet. You're given n number of themes they can select. No, I was wondering. No, I can say that almost there are more than 10 themes you are given, so that it's a platter for the people who would like to write papers and publish, or else if somebody would like to come and even learn from others, it's a good scope, if I'm right. Thank you very much for sharing the themes, ma'am, Anantalakshmi ma'am. Sir, can you stop sharing the screen? Lakshmi ma'am, can you throw some light about the keynote speakers, if you're available? How can it help the delegates, they attend this conference?
Yes, once again, I'm in, sir. The keynote speakers that we have selected from the reputed institutes and universities, they are already into this digital teaching. They have been using the digital tools in their classroom, not only in the physical situation, even on online, they have been using these digital tools. So the moment when we have approached, because I happened to attend their lectures, webinars, and when they were giving keynote speeches, plenary sessions, these people really have given so many ideas for the English teachers to make use of those digital tools, and they are all practicable. See, by attending that webinar, I have come to know most of the English teachers today have to giving directions as a lesson to be taught. And I have come to know how an artificial intelligence can be used to teach giving directions. And in my classroom, I started using artificial intelligence, and I started using Google Maps to make the students understand. And every student is really interested to make use of. And they are trying to give the directions, and in that way they are learning the construction of sentences, especially the prepositional usage, very well. So like that, by attending these professors conferences, I have learned so many things from these people. That's the reason why we personally invited, took the interest, and okay, they too accepted to throw light on these digital tools to be used in the classroom, and even testing and assessment. Just now, our head of the department, Dr. Anantalakshmi Madam, has shared, and that is also very important. Testing on online by using the tools. How it is to be done, most of us do not know. Okay, being the teachers, we have been using physically everything. But when the technology is available for us, why can't we make use of it? If we learn how to use it, and all the English teachers will be benefited, and we can arrest the attention of the students in our classes. Because English is everybody's language, everybody thinks that they are the masters of the language. But we, the English teachers, know that how much development is needed.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much, Lakshmana ma'am, for sharing that the keynote speakers are very important when you attend any conference. You can learn many things. Bobby sir, would you like to add something to that?
That's all, sir. I think.
Thank you very much. Anantalakshmi ma'am,
Yes,
is
sir.
this conference meant for the novice or else experienced people? Who will get more benefited?
Conference is meant for all, sir. On all, including the keynote speakers, they'll have good kind of the experience where the participants will be interacting and lot of questions will be there, and it is beneficial for every participant who is there. It's not particularly meant for only the novice people or the experienced people, because conference gives us the very great hands-on experience. All right, sir. So
Thank you.
it
Thank
is
you very
meant
much.
for
You mean to
all,
say
sir,
that
because
it
we will
is,
be
you
listening.
cannot say that it is for novice or experience. It is for everyone, right, ma'am?
It is for everyone, sir.
Research
very
is
much.
for everybody, sir. We have to learn from everybody.
Okay. As you said that it is a national conference, people will be coming from many states. Is there accommodation provided at your place, madam? This
Yes.
Lakshmana
Yes,
ma'am,
sir.
is the
Yes, sir.
accommodation provided?
Yes. If they
Okay.
ask us to provide the accommodation, and we are ready to provide, sir, that the details will be discussed with them personally, those who opt for accommodation. And we will be giving the details, and we certainly help them to be accommodated.
Anantalakshmi ma'am,
Yes,
this
sir.
is an AICTE sponsored conference, if I'm right.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between AICTE sponsored conference and general conference? In what way it is beneficial for the people if they attend specific AICTE sponsored? Is there any specific
It's
special
about
benefit
the,
that they're going to get?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. If it is the, because the standard of the conference, sir, it is a the our principal investigator and co-investigator Dr. Lakshmi Ramana madam and Dr. Babi Duli sir has applied and they got the funding and all. AICTE funded project means definitely there will be some standard. AICTE will be always giving a certain guidelines to conduct the conference and all. With the prior approval only, we are going ahead with that. So definitely, rather than the normal conference, attending AICTE conferences will be definitely more beneficial and all. So that, and it can be added into our resume also. So definitely, quality of the conference, quality of the papers that we receive, and also the keynote addresses, all these things will be making the conference experience to the next level, sir. So definitely that is different kind of the thing, and more standard conference we can expect.
Thank you, Anantalakshmi ma'am. Lakshmana ma'am, as you know that you are sharing about this. This is an offline program, if I'm right.
Yes.
On one side, we finished first wave has gone, second wave has come, third wave has come. Can you read how about no? It is offline. When people are a little bit concerned, what do you say for them?
Sir, Anurag University is meant for taking care of everybody, sir. The university, thy name is looking after everybody's needs, and the participants need not have any confusion or any apprehensions. They can be okay. The rest is assured, sir. We will take care of all the COVID rules, and the expected strength will have, because Anurag University has got very large conference halls, and the social distance will be maintained, and okay, all the COVID restrictions will be followed in the university, and no participant need to have any apprehension, sir. Rest is assured, we will take care of everybody and everything.
Thank you very much for assuring that, because no COVID protocols are very important, because on one side there is a little bit of confusion and also apprehension that how to attend offline. You are given that assurance. Thank you very much for that, ma'am. I'm done with that. We'll see that if there are any queries from the participants who are viewing on the YouTube, we'll try to answer them. We got
Okay.
many responses. Everybody says that all the best for you. Dr. M. Sridhar, good luck to you all. Thank you, Sridhar, sir. And I think he is also one of the executive committee member who is going to make this happen. Thank you for sharing. All the best to everyone. Syed Shafi says, please make everything wonderful. It's going on. And I also see that everybody is making. Dr. Priyadarshini ma'am, who says that it is meticulously planned. I think ma'am is talking about the themes which you have designed. Gausya Sultana ma'am, she accepts with all of us that the teacher is always a learner. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for that, for reiterating that teacher is a evergreen student forever. If there are any queries, you can type in the chat box that we'll try to answer your queries. Thank you, Prasad, sir, from Pragati Engineering College from East Goda district for joining. And thank you for showing interest. And I'm sure that we have shared, I think, Sunil, sir, you can share the contact number so that if somebody is interested, if they have further queries also, they can be in touch with us. Thank you, Baburao, sir. Thank you, Subraj, sir. And also Priyadarshini ma'am. Praveen, sir, from Srinidhi Institute of Science and Technology. Thank you for joining, sir. Achana ma'am. Gausya Sultana ma'am. Kiranmay ma'am.
Dr.
Sunil
MSR,
Kumar, sir.
Mr. Syed Shafi is asking to make it full screen. Can we just attend that, sir?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, ma'am. If you can keep the mobile vertical so that it will be full screen. If I'm right, Anantala, Lakshmana, ma'am, could you please see that if there is any possibilities there, you can do that.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Sridhar sir, Safi sir, Gausya ma'am, Padma ma'am, Dr. V. Padma ma'am. And thank you, everyone. I think it's very clear and you understood. If there are any queries, also you can further contact us at any time. I thank everyone for your time. I know that this is Sunday evening. You might have had a time, wonderful time, and spending and making your life more wonderful. But you had a choice to choose, and you chose to be here. And I am thankful for the convener and head professor Anantalakshmi ma'am, Department of English, Anurag University, for making her time and also sharing a lot of inputs about the themes, how they can go about and how Anurag University is growing and how it is developing the students to be successful. If I'm right, Anurag University has got highest package and also more number of placements. And I'm sure that English department is also playing a role in making the people to be more successful and placed. And I also thank Lakshmi Anna ma'am for her time and putting all her efforts to get the grant for the university and making it happen. And also the theme that you chose and the keynote speakers, everyone. I'm sure that you said that it is for everyone and we can learn and we can also, the theme is very much for everyone, especially the English teachers. And I thank you, Bob, the details, when is the last date, how to send, what is the font size, what are the do's and don'ts. There are many queries they get, When you're an experienced person, I don't think so. But when you're a novice person, you think like, how much font size should be there? It's single spacing or double spacing, where to send, how to send. And I'm very thankful for you for sharing in detail. You shared the screen and you said that how it can go ahead. I thank everyone. Thank you very much.
Dr. MSR, sir, here is a small input from my side to the
Please,
participants. So whatever may be the stream you are teaching to, right? Undergrad level, whether it is the degree, there are various teachers who are working in various kinds of the thing, whether it is degree stream or the BA, BSc, BCom or agricultural BSc or the different universities or the pure English, MA English kind of thing. or different kinds of the polytechnics and also engineering colleges, this conference will be helpful across all the streams, not only to the particular people who are teaching to engineering students, anyone, whoever is in the language teaching, this will be very beneficial for you. So I invite all the participants to take this opportunity and to explore the best research needs of yourselves. And one more, we are happy to add one more small point is that our Anurag students could able to in this particular pandemic situation, and when they have shifted from the campus recruitments to online recruitments, right? Entire recruitments this year happened in 2021 and 21-22. That entire thing online, right? And in this situation, our students could able to grab 38 lakhs of package, 33 lakhs of package. When the young people could able to switch over, why can't we? We, the experienced teachers, can easily switch over. So I request all of you to come forward and participate in high numbers so that your intellectual satisfaction will be very high. Definitely that knowledge share will be really rich. Okay. Thank you, MSR sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Once again, thank you, Anantalakshmi ma'am. Thank you, Lakshmana ma'am. Thank you, Bobby sir. And thank you, Sunil Kumar sir. All the best for everyone. Sunil Kumar sir is also sharing. Thank you, everyone. Pratibha K. Thank you, ma'am, for attending. Mahesh T. Thank you for your valuable information. Thank you, Mahesh sir, for sharing that you had valuable information. Thank you, Prasad sir. If not physical presence is not possible, will you give permission to present the paper through online? Who will answer this question? There's a question from Prasad sir. If not physical presence is not possible, will you give permission to present the paper through online? Can anybody answer this before we conclude?
I think this is the high time to decide this thing. And if at all it is inevitable, then we will certainly talk to you, sir.
Now, as of now, I understand, like, as of now, it is only offline mode. There's no
Yes.
online available. In case if there is something like that, we'll be letting them know. Am I right, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's an offline one, sir. I'm sure that slowly the cases are going down, and from tomorrow onwards, we are working again. So hope that till time is there, let us not have that intentions or apprehensions. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the word apprehension. Let's make it happen and make this conference successful. Thank you very much. I thank all the Department of English, Anurag University people for making this information session successful. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. I wish everyone to stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, and attend this webinar, attend the national conference and make yourself. I'm sure that after listening to three stalwarts, I felt like before conference and after conference, you're not the same person. You're going to be an upgraded, updated person.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. I once again thank the Anantalakshmi ma'am, Lakshmana ma'am, and beloved Bobby Dooley sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much.